Hey, welcome to Dave's Hunting, Shooting, and Bushcraft. I appreciate you tuning in. On today's episode, we're going to be looking at what I chose as my conceal and carry weapon. It took me 4 years to get to this point, and so I'll show you what I chose, and we'll talk about why I chose it. All right, thanks for tuning in. Dave out. Hey, it's Dave and Lillie. Hopefully he's here. We're out at the pistol range, and I got a pistol I want to go over with you. But first, there's a couple things I want to talk about. One, and I may have looked at it, but I put up a post. My daughter had surgery, and she's doing much better. So it was a good type of surgery, if there is such a thing. It was beneficial for her, and it turned out she's doing fine now. Number two, I had some skin cancer removed. It's healing. I think everything's fine with that. I don't anticipate any more issues with that. So that's a thumbs up. On a more sober note, a friend of mine passed away this past week, Michael Miles Standish. His name's very well known to the numismatic community. He really moved the ball, shook the world, if you would, in numismatics, and over the past few years, he has kept in contact with me, and in that time, I think I would say we'd become friends. I enjoyed our phone call conversations. I enjoyed talking with him, and he's my age, and it's a tragedy when somebody passes away unexpectedly. So anyway, my sympathies to the family, and Miles will be missed. All right, so time to choose a concealed carry. I have on this show, on Dave's HSB, you've seen what I keep at my bedside at Walther Creed, and I've shot it out here. And I usually try to shoot it once a year, so you see videos on that. I also have a Smith&Wesson 910 that I shoot regularly, and it would make a great conceal and carry, but it's too heavy. It's mostly steel, built in the 90s, so it has some lighter materials, but by and large it's still steel. So, I was thinking something more of a modern firearm. And revolvers are good. And in my truck I keep a revolver. I have a Taurus 357 snub nose, and and I have quite a few revolvers at home. A couple Smith&Wessons, but I don't see a revolver as being an effective conceal and carry for me. The ones I have 4-inch barrels, and I really got them because of the nostalgia, not to make them a working firearm. Not that they wouldn't do the job, they could, but that's not what I want to use them for. Put me on a path of searching for what I could use, and this path took me to a couple places. So So you saw that I got the Kal Tec Sub 2000, and it's chambered in 40 Smith&Wesson. So I did that because I wanted to get my conceal carry in 40 Smith&Wesson. And that meant I could go the Smith&Wesson compacts, or subcompacts. They're conceal and carry, and they have excellent ones. Their line of conceal and carry is tops. It looks really good, but when I hold them and feel them, they just feel a little too light, and I don't think that I would be comfortable shooting them. So led me on a different path. I thought about some, the Walther, and I thought about CZ, had some options. My son really likes CZ, and for a while there, more I thought about it, I looked at the specs of a Glock, the Glock 23. I really liked everything I was seeing, and I decided to go with the Glock 23 chambered in 40 Smith&Wesson. It fits my hand well. It is a little bit heavier than the feeling to me. I don't know. I can do the weight comparison, I guess. But when I've felt both, the Glock versus the Smith&Wesson, I could feel a difference. And for the, for a conceal and carry, I definitely wanted something that felt a little bit heavier to me. It gives me a little bit more confidence when shooting it. The Glock and Smith, you can find all kinds of different, things, a variety of holsters, a variety of attachments, a lot of support. There's a lot of add-ons. You don't have to worry about magazines because you can always get them. So all those things are really well supported, and so that was an important factor to me. So yeah, I ended up choosing a Glock, and then it was what kind of Glock, and I could have gone new. I mean, they're definitely in the price range where I could have gone and gotten a new one, but I chose to go with a law enforcement trade-in because I've had good experiences with that before, and you save. And so I thought, well, that might be worth it. So that's the path I took, and that's how we got to where we are right now. All right, that's it. I like the way it feels. It shoots well. It's accurate. You can see, I mean, the etchings are all pristine. There's no wear on the grip. There's no wear on the slide. The sights are pristine. Everything looks really good. The barrel looked good. Everything was tight and nice, so I feel like I got a really good deal and saved some, pretty substantial amount of money. I like the fact that I got a carbine that goes along with the same caliber. So, yeah, I got a Glock. With all these Smith&Wessons you see on the show, I got a Glock. Who would have figured? So, your business. Try to do some kind for somebody. Share a little bit of kindness. That's it's a great thing to do, and it really can turn around some person's day. They can go from very blah to pumped up a little bit because somebody did something kind for them. And I'll share an example. We're Cassie and I sitting at home, and we get the ring notice that somebody's at the door, and it's a lady, a neighbor from our neighborhood, whose church had a surplus of corn on the cob, and they were going around and giving out bags of it to people who want it. I thought, well, how sweet is that? Opportunities for kindness all around. You just never, you gotta be aware of them and look for them. So, yeah, do some kind for somebody. All right, for Dave and Lily, till next time, out.